You are tearing through the tall grass of the Patagonian plains. The ground is blurring past. You are moving at nearly 40 miles per hour, driven by a pair of massive, clawed feet. You are Kelenken guillermoy. Standing 10 feet tall and weighing up to 500 pounds, this animal possessed the largest skull of any known bird. Many people see a creature of this size and immediately picture a modern ostrich, but an ostrich is built for grazing on plants and insects. A cassowary might seem like a functional match, but a cassowary defends itself with its feet. Kelenken used its feet strictly for running. This was a highly specialized apex predator, engineered for an ecosystem that no longer exists. During the Miocene epoch, South America was an isolated island continent. For millions of years, it lacked the placental predators, like big cats or wolves, that dominated the rest of the world. As the climate shifted, the dense forests of earlier eras dried out, replaced by the wide, open expanses of the Patagonian steppes. To catch prey here, a predator had to be fast. This created a mechanical paradox. Kelenken had to kill mammals weighing up to 300 pounds while possessing the lightweight, hollow bones inherent to birds. It also lacked grasping forelimbs, meaning it could not safely pin a struggling animal to the ground. To survive, Kelenken had to turn the traditional avian body plan into a weapon. Performance is calculated by examining the tibiotarsus, the main load-bearing leg bone. Measuring its strength against the muscle's lever arm reveals maximum running speed. The long tarso-metatarsus allowed a digitigrade stance, where tendons acted like elastic springs, returning energy with every stride. That lower body engine produced top speeds between 30 and 48 miles per hour, making the bird highly competitive with the early hoofed mammals. However, finite element analysis reveals a critical weakness. The leg structure could handle massive vertical loads, but it could not withstand the forces generated by a sharp, high-speed turn. Kelenken was specialized for straight-line pursuit. It was perfectly adapted for the wide-open plains, but it was physically limited in more complex environments. Speed provided the reach, but the skull served as the primary weapon. Most modern birds have highly flexible skulls with internal joints that act as shock absorbers. Evolution fused Kelenken's mobile joints into solid bony beams, forming a rigid akinetic skull. Stress heat maps show cool blue during a vertical strike, absorbing targeted downward blows. But shaking side to side flashes the beak white-hot, showing how lateral forces would cause catastrophic fracture. Power for the strike came from specialized neck muscles anchored to the back of the skull, accelerating the massive head to generate immense kinetic energy. Once the prey was incapacitated, the bird used the sharp, hooked tip of the beak to pull straight back and dismember the carcass. Laboratory tests show that Kelenken had a surprisingly average bite force, but by rigidly locking its skull and driving its neck straight down, it functionally turned its entire head into a biological axe. This was a hyper-carnivore that used engineering to overcome the inherent fragility of the avian body plan. In an ecosystem lacking placental carnivores, this bird proved the avian form was capable of reclaiming the status previously held by theropod dinosaurs. Until the landmasses finally merged, these terror birds were the undisputed rulers of an entire continent.